unfortunately, May of this year, our family was subjected to the drug war here. My son was killed. He was given a lethal dose of an illegal drug, and he died on May 21st of this year. We became a Gold Star family at that time. I want to know what President Trump is planning to do to get the drugs out of our country and stop them from coming in illegally.
Ma'am, what's your name?
Karen.
Karen, and I'm sorry for your loss. What's your son's name?
Dustin.
Dustin. I'm sorry for his loss. If I may ask you, I know this is probably a very personal and difficult subject. What was the drug and the lethal poison from which he died?
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl. And do you know if Dustin knew what he was taking? Did it even contain fentanyl, or was it even just laced in there?
At this point, we don't know. It's still being investigated.
So I'll tell you something, Karen, is I can't even tell you the number of parents across this country like you. One other woman like you, her name is Kathy. She's in Iowa. She lost her son. What they found out at the end of it is he didn't even know that pill contained fentanyl. Now, he was taking Percocet, and there's all kinds of reasons why he probably shouldn't have been doing that, but he didn't sign up for a death sentence. That's not an overdose. That is poisoning. And I think what we're seeing in this country right now is a lot closer to bioterrorism than it is to somehow overdose. If you put in a Big Mac, nobody would call that an overdose. They'd call that poisoning. What are we going to do about it? What we have to do is the first step is actually seal that southern border using our own military to do it. We're sending hundreds of billions of dollars of military aid to countries like Ukraine. The next thing we need to do is apply the law. When people are actually found, what are we doing? We're going soft on them. If somebody's trafficking fentanyl, which is really a kind of biological weapon at this point in our own country, they deserve to face the fullest consequences of the law to the fullest extent of sentencing. We're not doing it right now. And once you seal that border and once you're actually enforcing the law, and not just the southern border, but I believe at the northern border too, where we captured enough fentanyl last year to kill 3 million Americans. Okay, once we do that, then I think this problem is on its way to being solved. There's a second part of this, which is the mental health epidemic in this country. I'm not going to ignore that. There's a demand side issue too. Their young people, like so many of us, have lost a sense of purpose and meaning in the country and turning to fentanyl and other drugs as a substitute for real purpose. I think a revival of faith and patriotism and family and hard work can fill that vacuum too. So that's important. In the long run, that's what matters.